gentlemen, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with the reading for you for the month of November. And how am I going to do that? I'll show you. First, I have this extraordinary deck, an extraordinary tarot deck that is called the Illuminated Tarot Alchemy in Tarot Sola Busca. Now, this is it's quite a mysterious deck. It's a sort of a piece of history. It's not your average tarot deck, but something very special. There were copies made, and the most recent copy was made in 1998 by, well, it was reprinted by a man called Wolfgang Meyer. And the original of this tarot deck dates back to the late 15th century, well, 1491 if I'm not mistaken. But there's a lot of mystery around that, around the date. And it was printed in Venice originally, but there's a lot of uncertainty as to who the original artist was. And why I like this deck, you'll see in the readings, there are the major arcana. They are slightly different from normal tarot decks, but they're all filled with people and with their weapons, with their tools, what they're doing, and I like that. There is also a copy of the Sola Busca tarot in the British Museum. It has been there for some time. And I know for a fact it's been chronicled that Arthur Edward Waite created a deck and also was inspired by this. So before I go on to the readings, I just wanted to tell you, do go visit my other YouTube channel, because there I will every now and then do one-off readings. For example, we have the holidays of Halloween coming up the 31st. There's All Saints Day, you know, at least in many parts of the world, November 1st, so 31st of October, November 1st, those are important days. And there'll be the moon cycles as well, and I tend to go there one-off and not in tandem with this channel. So thank you everyone for supporting me, ladies and gentlemen, my older subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers. Let's go on to the videos. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Aquarius, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with a reading for you for the month of November. And I see that there's sort of a bit of uncertainty. There's uncertainty around you that you seem to be generating in some way. And it sounds like uncertainty with the choices that you're about to make or that you have made. And you're sort of a bit angry at yourself because you thought that you shouldn't have made mistakes, or you should have been more self-confident, but there's something that you're just not swallowing, you're not downing, you're not accepting with regards to choices that you've made. Let's see what the tarot have to tell us. Okay. I don't read the reversals, as many people know. I read them within the context of these, of the spread. Now, how are you? What is your countenance, your demeanor? What are you like the month of November? And this is the Eight of Pentacles. There's busy, 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 busy. There is work to be done, and you don't want to waste any more time because you feel that the months have just slipped you by and you're getting nowhere fast. How are you going to act on situations? This is the 13 major arcana. This is the Death card. You really feel that you need to be completely revamped, and this is this can play out on the the body work. You feel like I could really be change the way I look, new clothes. I need some help. I need a complete change, a new look, right? Now, the way you deal with things is with a new pair of eyes. This is what you desire. This is what you want. This is the way that you're trying to put yourself, preparing yourself to be in a position of seeing things for the first time, not being conditioned, and this is the way you want to face the situations in the month of November. You want to be able to see things as if they were for the first time, even knowing full well there are people around you, people in your life, people in your mind that you've known forever, for lifetimes, forever, you feel. Then I have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is usually a very fast card. They call them the shooting wands of love. Now, here, these are wands that are put together, and there is a wand here, there is a brace here that are keeping them together. They're not going anywhere. This is a container. They are contained, but anyone can just come and pull one out. Just pull one out, pull another, pull another. They can just come out, and they're very well packaged. Now, this is a card that may tell us may talk about speed, but this is the present. This is where you are. Nothing is you're not out of composure. You're very well composed, and I'm going to take some Sibilla cards on that first of all. Then I have here the future, how we are in relation to our future. There's the Ten of Swords here. Not acting, passively facing our future will always bring on the situation that, okay, I've done this, I've finished that, I've solved that, It's an eternal series of solving problems if you don't act on your future, if you don't take an active role in a proactive role in fashioning your future. The month of November now. This is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is a bearer of spiritual messages. And when you're actively geared toward moving in a direction that you yourself choose, and you face challenges in a proactive way, you're Aquarius, you're the light, your light, and I'm talking about a light that comes from within, becomes so bright. And I'm getting goosebumps as I talk about it, because I've never said this to the Aquarius. I remember there is a very strong light that will be coming from you to others. That is the gift you give and you will be giving to humanity. I don't say these words lightly, and this needs to be borne in mind, because your decisions will be part of that, and we don't want to compromise that light that you will be shining. This just came out for another sign, the Four of Swords. It's different from other spreads because this is full of iconic symbolism here, and it doesn't talk of delays, but it talks of remnants of your past, of a past life, dangling it before your eyes, memories, and it's here to remind you of who you are and giving you the feeding you into giving you the energy to go forward and to remember who you are, taking from your past. Let me take the Vera Sibilla cards over first the Eight of Wands and see if we can clarify the Eight of Wands and what that really stands for. Okay, the Eight of Wands. You may be in the throes of a relationship that for a very, very long time has not materialized, and it is happening in the month of November. What do I have? I have the meeting, riunione, denaro. This could mean marriage, actually, and gran consolazione. This is abundance, spiritual abundance. And I have to say that we're talking engagement and marriage here. There is talk of that. I'm going to take the Sibilla cards over the Ten of Wands here as the passive future. Okay. All right, look. Namika's the female enemy. Widower, vedovo, and lettera. Now, if you don't take action, there is another person, could be a male or female, who's involved with someone you know, someone you love, someone who you want to be in your life. If you don't take action, they will. Okay, they will be there. Now, however, there is this, and of course sadness will ensue, and that's fine, and you will be mourning the loss. But the card of the communication also tells us that this person needs to know, that there's another person involved in this situation. There is a triangle here. And unless you do that, they will never know, not as soon as November. That's going to be high on your mind. And, you have this so jam-packed November where there's this urge to go forward. There's this shining light that you contribute to humanity. And then there is on a different level, but it is still a spiritual level where things need to emerge in order for change to come about. And enacting change is very painful, but necessary. And if you don't enact change, no one will enact change. Malinconia, melancholy, jealousy, and l'amante, the male lover, could be a female. Now these two sort of cancel each other out, and what we have here is the lover coming when you enact change, when you actively pursue your future. They're very clear, these cards, Aquarius, telling you that it's time to get up at bat, and it's time to, get that home run in and go all around the bases. You deserve it. You're going to be shining this special light. Very, very interesting and beautiful, beautiful messages. And they're asking you to stand in your light, actually. There should be no fear in this because you've been prepared for so long. You've been preparing for so long. Okay. Now, I've got here Anzus writes, David's communication, and you need to interact with the people. That triangle I was talking about, you do need to interact, you need to make your mark, you need to make your voice heard, and you make your presence known, first of all. Pedro Brightstave. Pedro Brightstave is telling us you know what the reactions are going to be. You know exactly, practically, how it will play out. And it's not Lagus Merkstave. It is not going to be a pretty scene. There will be issues there, but they need to be brought to light. And someone has to do it. And, of course, Thurisat's Merkstave tells us that it's inevitable. It really is inevitable. The axe of fate must fall, and the results need to be seen. I do hope this was of help to you, Aquarius. Lovely spread, very, very intense. And like, share, or subscribe. I really would appreciate that. Namaste until we read together again, Aquarius.